2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valero Texas Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beem in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke and Rich, looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Very few people can say they tamed the Tiger, Rich, except you of course, but this is going to be a great day's viewing. That's a bit out of shape. TPC San Antonio, Rich, is one of the stern tests on the PGA Tour, and you get an examination right out of the gates.
Second shot on this golf course, Luke, is one of the most difficult on this golf course. A deep bunker out to the right. The green runs away on the right-hand side. A tiny target for sure with the second shots.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Getting ready to play their third. And here we are with their fourth. Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. This one's looking good. Well, that's a shame not to par the first. Always hurts.
Not what they're looking for. A little nervy out there so far.
He finds himself in a share of 11th. Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
That makes its way to the first cut.
It's heading to the rough for mine. And here we are with the third shot. Nicely done.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Lining up the birdie putt here. Just didn't drop. Putting for par. That was a gallant attempt. Putting for bogey.
And the putt drops, but that's back-to-back bogeys now.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Sitting at a couple over for the day. Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's getting some airtime between him and his rival. He's 2 ahead.
And back to the course with the live action.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
Surely it's going to.
Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat.
Finally, they needed it.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard.
The fourth is one of the stronger par fours at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
Lining up from around 160 yards. Just 2 shots behind. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
And he's hit that inside the range.
And a chance to get back to even with the card with this putt.
He's got this to move into a tie with Tiger.
Ooh. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. And in it goes for the par. Just 2 shots back after that hole.
The fifth is one of the shorter par fours on the property, right on 400 yards.
Players must make a decision whether to go for it or lay up short of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. This green is perched above the players ever so slightly, and there's a spine running right through the center of it with a low area on the left-hand side. No matter whether you go for it or you lay up, this is a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. And a chance to move into a tie for second here. That's inside the range. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Well, he's behind, just in second place, looking to leapfrog.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side, but from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
Bit disappointing, that one. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
You can get great connection on this one. The rough's not going to cause any trouble. It's sitting good. Wow, did this come out beautifully?
That dog will hunt.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Well, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
And that will take him to 1 under. And it's time to recap that play.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the 3rd hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area. It will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Okay, steady now.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Let's take a look at the current standings.
He's currently tied for 2nd.
Now a par 5 hole awaits.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Now, the Valero Texas Open is such a hugely popular and famous event in this great state of Texas. I know as a proud Texan, Beamer, this was one you wanted to win at some stage in your life. You get the cowboy boots for winning here. But TPC San Antonio, it really sorts out the players, doesn't it?
It does that and possibly more, Luke. I have to say that coming to this tournament, since its inception here at TPC San Antonio, I was a little dumbfounded on exactly how to play it because there was danger everywhere. It's just one of these golf courses where it's relentless, where you just don't feel like you stand on any particular shot and feel like it's easy. Like you can breathe easily and go ahead and let it go. Maybe on 1 or 2 holes, but that's about it. There is danger seemingly everywhere, especially off the tee around this golf course. Most notably, the 9th hole, where one player hit his first shot to the right, and then it stayed right, and then stayed right, and then all added up to a 16. So there you go. I think that's the highest score ever recorded at a PGA Tour event as well, a 16. Where? At TPC San Antonio.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. Yeah, that putt looked pushed.
And this next putt, it's for bogey. And with that, he's back to even overall. The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag. Wow, that drive. Incredible stuff. Over 300 yards. Huh.
And tidy looking shot, that one. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's one stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, you know you want to.
Ooh, right by the hole. Oh, that's too bad. Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Heck of a round going right now for this player. Has moved well inside the top 10 and continues to move up this leaderboard with 9 holes left.
Great shot. Second shot here on the 10th hole. And choosing the 8-iron here. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
He's got this to pull ahead of Tiger Woods. That could heat this rivalry up a bit.
Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it right up by the hole. Excellent job.
So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
This is perfect. They can make great contact. You couldn't ask for a better sand lie here.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
That's impressive. Way to dig your way out of a hole.
Bunkered off the tee, wasn't able to find the green, but saves the par with that putt.
Even for the day. tied for fourth. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Reached this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by two of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Gotta like their chances from there.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
This is on a great line.
And with that lovely play, they're now ahead of their rival. It's getting serious, isn't it?
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And there it goes from the sand. And back to the play, shall we? This would be a great up and down. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
Trying to save par here.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
This is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff.
Hitting it over here in the first place was just awful. I would blame his caddy.
Time to play from the bunker.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently in 5th place.
Big chance here. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
Come on, ball, don't deny him.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This for par.
Yeah, you'll take that.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. Sitting at 1 under. Tied for second place. Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Oh, just missed. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. One under with a handful to go.
They're going to have to dig deep to pull this one out. Let's see what they got.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. As we find ourselves at the 16th, the par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the centre bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's get back to it, shall we? This is a spot they'd love to get up and down from. Just 2 shots off the pace.
Nothing like a little pressure late in the day.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Great touch. Really nicely played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Currently 1 under for the day.
The 17th is certainly a fun hole. The question really is, should players go for it or lay up?
Depending on where they put the tee box, Luke, most players should be going for this green. Anything just short and left could find that deep bunker fronting a green, but to be fair, that's not a bad miss. The one you want to avoid at all costs is the one on the right-hand side, because nobody, not even professionals, like a 60-yard bunker shot.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. $18 feet to the cup.
That gets the job done.
And he finds himself in a tie for third. Reached the finishing hole here at TPC San Antonio. Very famous with that creek meandering up through the last half of it. It's a great par 5.
Only the bravest of the brave will be going for this green in 2. Just a tee shot down the left-hand side and a layup, a difficult one at that, up the right-hand side. You must avoid the bunkers and the water with your second. Third shot past the creek to a green that sits above you that has 3 distinct tiers on it. Getting it close here requires a deft touch.
Pretty good shot there.
Getting ready to play their third. Just a couple back from our leader. Chance to shoot under par here. Make this for 70.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Setting up miles from the hole.